My name is Chief Ambassador Ibrahim Amadou Sarki, the district head of Waru, under Garki Chiefdom Council, AMAC. We have so many of them. It's not only Gbagyi indigene. We have other tribes, all the states. They are all here with us. By telling us that Abuja is no man's land, it's lie. The indigene and owner of Abuja is Gbagyi, is Gbagyi tribe.
When people think of Abuja, they picture Aso Rock, luxury estates, fast highways, but behind the shiny image of Nigeria's capital lies a forgotten truth. A people whose story has been buried beneath concrete and glass. Today, we dig deep to find out who really owns Abuja. My name is Paul, and this is Nkeyin TV. On this journey across northern Nigeria, we have made it to the very heart of the nation, Abuja. Not to visit the presidential villa, but to hear from the true custodians of the land. Join us as we uncover the hidden history of Abuja's original settlers, their culture, their struggle, and their fading presence.
Like we all know, or must have been hearing about Abuja. Abuja, today people see it as if it's no man's land because of federal government presence. But one thing is certain, that every community must have an origin. And this origin may be by or as a result of migration, because we are all migrants. We have, I think we have the Koro, we have the Bassa, we even have the Gbiras, and more of them are found in around Abuja. Like even some Nupis. And we're made to understand that they are also within FCT. Are you getting it? So some are actually settlers, like we even have the Fulanis, who are also settlers. Are you getting it? So a good number of tribes and ethnic groups are actually here who claim origin or real owners of FCT Abuja. However, from historical records, we have been made to understand that the main original settlers or migrants who we see as the real original persons from, let me say, owners of Abuja are the Gwaris, or what you call the Gbagyis. That's what we have been made to understand, because they seem to dominate and they tend to have more information about Abuja. Like I initially said, that we're all migrants. Are you getting it? And then on the basis of migration, definitely somebody must be able to come to a new place first. But we've been made to understand that these Gbagyis, or as we call them, Gwaris, we are actually migrants from the Middle East, and to be precise, somewhere around Sudan and Egypt.
Long before Abuja became the center of power, one of the original Gbagyi settlements in the heart of Abuja, Waru thrived, living simple communal lives rooted in Gbagyi identity.
Gbagyi language is originated from the Chad, to Maiduguri, Borno State. After resettling there, you see during that time there is so many problems. You know, in our history, Gbagyi does not like problem. That is where our people decided to leave Maiduguri to Kaduna, Zaria. To that Zaria, our people settled for that Zaria. After then, the night decided to move down to this FCT, Abuja. Some people moved to Niger, some people moved to Nasarawa, some people moved to Kogi. We that moved to Abuja, before our forefather moved to Abuja, they first settled in the forest. By then, our local government is from the Suleja calling by then Alubui. That is where our local government was. That is where our chiefdom was, in Alubui, calling now as a Suleja. When our people begin to eslalage by then, we scattered ourselves to forests. That is where we found ourselves in Waru community here. We fall in the, if you look at this side, there's a forest, big forest, where this estate is now. This Gulok estate, Prince and Princess. That is where our people come there and settle. After there, they move to outside the forest. When they move outside the forest, before we now move to down there, if you go there, you see one the market calling Bakasi. That is where our forefathers moved. After then, they now decided to shift to this side again. That is where we are living now.
With the stroke of a decree in 1976, the lives of these people changed forever. Their land was taken, their voice silenced, but their identity remains.
One, they felt like they've been alienated. Yes, they felt like they've been alienated because there was this displacement. Are you getting it? Because when Abuja was proclaimed federal capital in 1976, there was this idea that settlers will be will be taken somewhere else so that the place will actually achieve full presence of government in the course of development. However, most persons were not benefactors as a result of compensation so that they can maybe find a new place of settlement. I hope you're getting us. And that has become a major challenge. And now federal government is more or less trying to force their way in. And when people are forced out of where they feel is their original settlement of ancestral land, it becomes an issue. And that is really not helping even the government or the people in the course of trying to bring understanding development. The point now is this: as far back as 1976, the level of knowledge, are you getting it, in most or in many of the territories of Nigeria cannot be said to be well informed, because most of these people were rural settlers or rural migrants or dwellers at that time. Probably they never understood government intention of reallocating them or trying to make them understand that Abuja is going to be a federal capital territory, which is a unifying settlement for all Nigerians, and that they are going to be allocated to another premises. Are you getting it? And they will be compensated. So maybe out of their own ignorance, some of them collected this compensation without relocating to wherever government has asked them to be. And some may have done that willingly, just like, is it not government? Are you getting it? Mm. But actually, the fact remains that some persons must have been compensated by government. Government will not just wake up and say that they did compensation or they did not do compensation. Some persons, at least a good number of persons, must have been compensated. However, 1976 to now is a long time. Almost 50 years we're talking about. That's 49 years or more. Almost 50 years we're talking about. So a lot of information that would have helped the original settlers may not be available to them now, because those who did the understanding with government are not on ground. So because the parents left and some migrated back, feeling that no, they need to possess their possession, could be an issue now.
Before they bring the capital for this FCT, they first meet our people in this FCT. If you look, there's a village called Nkwapa, where this is where National Stadium was. That is where our people are settled. They now moved them to Kuba. Before, they are calling that place Okwampa. There's another community again. They moved them to Suleja, Niger State. Maitama. Our people are living there. They now moved them to Niger State. If you look again, up Carrier, That is where our people living again, this Karu site. They now moved them to Nasarawa State. Now they are calling that site a new Karu. That is our people. And some of them from Orozo, they moved some of them to Karishi. They take some people from old Karishi to now new Karishi again. That is how they scatter ourselves. Some of our people now decided that because that time they asked our people, this federal capital is going to develop. So let the Gbagyi people leave the empty land to government. Some of our people disagree. That is where some of them agree. They now move them to various states. That is how you see us are still living in FCT here.
To understand the wider cultural and political identity of the Gbagyi people in Abuja, we journey to Gwari, where His Royal Highness, the Etu of Gwari, shared insights into the broader history and traditions of the people.
From His Royal Highness, Dr. Ibrahim Yaro JP, the 17th Etu of Gwari. Actually, we are Gbagyi people living in Gwari here. If you see another tribe here in Gwari, you just come. We are Gbagyi 100% here. And our people came all the way from Zaria. As the first person that came to this Gwari was just like a hunter. He came to Satu. That's why you can see this picture here. This is the original name of Gwari, Buaya. And that Buaya means pan here, Utwa language. Pan here. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So the reason why we got that name Buaya is that as the man came, his wife now asked him, "Can I pan here?" Yes, they came and settled on top of the hill. Can I pan here? Then the husband said, "Yes, pan here." That's why you can see these pictures here. So he now gave this Gwari name as a Buaya. That's the original name. It was the coming of this, I can say, the coming of Hassas also that changed the name to Gwari. But our original name is Buaya. We are maintaining it today as Gwari. So, Gbagyi is ethnic name. Buaya is a name of the place where we are residing today.
Okay.
But Gbagyi, general name with Gbagyi is that it's our ethnic name. As we have them in different areas. If you go to Shapa, if you are talking for Abuja, you have few of them at Shapa. Though Shapa is under here, we have few of them at Garki, so that's Abuja town. We have some people that reside there, the Gbagyi origin there too.
Okay.
But if you talk of original Gbagyi, is Gwari here.
Oh,
yes, we are the majority of Gbagyi in Abuja actually. And we are the one that sacrifices our land to. Actually, we have other tribe, but not in Gwari here. Our Gwari here is originally Gbagyi, 100%. But we have other ethnic group in this Abuja. We have people like this, what do you call this? We have Gwandaras. We have Gwari. Apart of Gbagyi, we have another Gwari again. And we have, help me to name them now, other ethnic group that we have in Abuja. We have Basa, we have Gana, we have Gade, yes. I think according to the history, we have about 9 of them, of such group, that are indigenous also, original inhabitants of Abuja here. But like all this one that I'm calling, like if you go to Google, you can find Basa. If you go to like Abaji area Council, Gana. If you go to Kuja, you can find Gade. You understand? If you go to municipal Karshi area, you can find Gwandara. That's just that. But just as I tell you in Gwari here, 100%. Actually, we don't have anything connecting to that area now. But according to the history, because I think this Gwari was founded since by the year. Secretary, is this 15th century or such? 14th century.
Okay.
You know, so you can see as long as. So that's why we don't have anything related to Zaria. But our history, according to our people, that we came from Zaria. Some people are even saying that our people came from Borno State, from Borno to Zaria before here now.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank
but
you.
We cover about 5 states, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Gbagyi people, if you go to Kogi State, there is Gbagyi. If you go to Kaduna, Gbagyi. Nanja, where we came from, Gbagyi. Nasarawa also Gbagyi, then with Federal Capital Territory. Yes.
Well, there are a lot of, from what we have on record, there are a lot of cultural festivals. Like every community have their own culture, which they practice and exhibit. I think they even exhibit in the form of dancings, like the Gwaris, they're good dancers. They have different marriage rites and other culture. In fact, they even do New Yam Festival, which they also exhibit their rich cultural heritage. I hope you're getting it. So these are some of the festivals which they tend to exhibit for people to know that they have an identity.
We have a rich culture, different type of culture. We have some festival that we celebrate once in a year, and we have that festival. Our people used to come out in different areas. We have villages. People come out with their at least the masquerade, different type of masquerades. And none of our masquerade, we have Akaka, we have Mama. You understand? General name is Sadaria.
We used to celebrate, let's say, May, when we wanted to start a family. We used to celebrate. We have a tradition calling Jiba Akaka. Anytime that we want to celebrate, you must definitely see them. You see them, they are displaying, do whatever. So we used to do that. And anywhere you go, even our people that are living in town now, it will have you to see a Gbagyi man, a Richard Gbagyi man, without that shofo. When you are, let's say now, as I did now, when I feel a stomach pain, that's where we believe. If you take that shofo, you will heal. And even right now in my house, it will have you to see a Gbagyi man house without that shofo, because we believe for that. Today, if I didn't take shofo, I will just feel like I'm sick. And anytime that I take the food, I'm okay.
And as you all know, our people, they don't carry something on their head. They normally use their shoulder. And in a marriage aspect, when someone wants to get married, Gbagyi culture, when you go for introduction, you can never go close to your girlfriend. Normally it was 7 years. You can never go close to your girlfriend. Even though you visit your girlfriend, you don't have to do anything with her. They must put ashes into your boxer. And when you come back, for instance, my girlfriend is in Kabusa and I visit her, they must put ashes on your boxer. And when you come back, if the ashes is not there, you have committed abomination. It's until when you pay everything, you wait, you will now go close to your girlfriend.
Some of the challenges is that their cultural heritage is gradually dying because they're not really giving room to project it very well. It's just like when you go to where we have, like Abuja is not really a state, but it's synonymous to a state. Are you getting it? And if you watch, for your cultural heritage to be protected, it simply means indigenes who are maybe state governor may help to what? Hype it. Are you getting it? But unfortunately, Federal Capital Territory does not have what? A state governor, and the position for a minister is not automatically given to the indigene. I hope you're getting it. The essence is to see that FCT Abuja meets up with international standard and not to a particular community or identical, should I say, perception. Are you getting it?
So normally, if a thing comes like this, some things have to be changed. If you talk of these our cultures, our children today itself, most of them can, the younger one, most of them can only speak English than Gbagyi self today. Now that is the disadvantage of creating Abuja now to be this nation city. But we are trying with them to be speaking language actually. But most of them speak English than Gbagyi. Some people, our people occupation is farming. So some children today cannot even go to farm and start a family. They don't know how to help up. Immediately after the coming. But we that we are born before the federal capital come, yes, we can still try like our age like this. But the younger one, our children at back, they can't farm very well. They can't speak language very well. That's the resource. And then we are under Niger before. It's under slavery emirates before the creation of this federal capital authority today. Actually, the effort that we're making is just to, like just of recent 1st January, we call it a Gwari Day. And that Gwari Day on that 1st January was just meant for, more especially for children, to learn the language, to see our culture, how our culture was before. Because our people, like before, just as I said, annually, they used to celebrate, like, it was a festival period annually. But we don't now. I can say we have stopped it now somehow, not regularly like before. It's just time to time, in which is supposed to be regularly. So, and actually, what we are doing now is just our effort to make our children to know about the culture is just to create a time with them, to enlighten them, and to show them all these cultural things and others.
Is what our royal father, the Sape of Garki, have been advising us. He do tell us, "Nkabar gida gida zai barka." If you leave your home will leave you. And we have been trying our best to make sure that our little children, when they are growing, they will not forget about the culture. And if you didn't teach them, they might not know. Most of Gbagyi children now, if you ask one Gbagyi girl or boy now, all these little childrens, if you tell her, say, Ajife, he will say, good morning. He will reply you with English. And it's not supposed to be so. We have to teach them the culture, what our forefathers were doing. Most of them, they don't even know how to farm. Their own, when the day break, their own is to go out to do the rubbish things outside, because we are not teaching them the right thing. So our royal father doesn't used to be happy for that, because we are not teaching them. And we have to put them in a right way. This is our culture. Not that they will not go school. He used to tell us we should encourage our children by going to school, learning handwork, but we should not forget about the culture.
Anytime that they come back from school, I did not allow them to speak any language with me or English language. I used to speak my language with them, because I did not want my language to go like that. Because there is a time that we tell our royal father this, we tender our request that this our language, we are pleading to him, let him speak to our minister to approve us, so that they can be teaching Gbagyi language in various schools, government school. I think The request that we tender, I think we got a approval. Like then, we got approval. That is where we are happy. But now, they haven't started to teach our language in the various government school. Oh, what I'm thinking, because it's my prayer, is that our younger ones that are coming, our children, I used to pray, or I used to tell them that during our own time now, our own has gone, but we are praying for better for them, so that tomorrow they will do more than us.
Actually, Gbagyi people have been carrying along now. If I'm not mistaken, now though we are fighting to have a slot of ministerial, to have a ministerial slot, as what we have with this Tinubu administration, we have a slot. Our man is there, our brother is there as a minister, that is Minister of Special Duties. And if you talk of the members, we have them. The message I'm having for people living in Abuja, I want them to know that yes, there are indigenous. Before they used to call Abuja no man's land. If not with the coming of El-Rufai, that came and said no, Abuja they have people, not a no man's land. Everybody have his own state. We don't have any other place than Abuja. So my message now to most especially to government is that they should consider us and give us our state. We need our own governor to govern us in this FCT Abuja. Jeba look na hii kukamata ya Gbagyi jamwe demi itebe dele Dubai kuma te afumare Gbagyi gargajan demi be dede baba gargajan ko ye afia gefia ayoruba na ibo na zaje baba gargajan ba afumare amayida Gbagyi akunga ote aya wu ibion ibi ko sin ibi ni te wo dele ba lo sa ibe kintu ko ni sa ko shile ya ban na Gbagyi kin na Abuja sai ya da ibe sa hai hala makaranta hada ko hada English hala ba fi ada fi be hayai nabi ko ta dialogue. That's my message to you.
The Etu of Gwari, a custodian of Gbagyi heritage, reminds us that leadership is not just political, it is ancestral. From the elders of Waru to the royal palace of Gwari, the Gbagyi story in Abuja is one of resilience, tradition, and quiet strength. And it begins long before Abuja became Nigeria's capital. From their food to their festivals, the Gbagyi have left a mark on this land, but modernization threatens to erase all of it. They are the true owners, the first settlers, the heartbeat beneath Abuja's skyline. Yet today, many of them are without land titles, without visibility. It's not enough to say we remember. We must amplify, we must document, we must never forget. If you believe in telling African stories from the source, this is your home. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nkeyin TV and click the notification bell. And if there is a story in your own village that deserves to be heard, reach out to us. Because if we don't tell our stories, we will. This is our discovery for today. See you next time.